Chris, so I'm just... Sorry, Chris, I was thinking of Chris Campbell there. Gav, so I'm just at the side of the Wakefield Cathedral. You took me here, you and Chris, years ago. I have been down here, but I forgot, what's the poignant note?
So, here, as you see now, town centre's here, as you can see. Cathedral here. Here is back of another famous pub, still open, the Raven. This little spot here, just be a couple of benches here, and many a time he'd fall out of whichever pub, and just fall asleep here, up bench, and he'd be out. He'd be just, you know, it were like this were like Trust House 40 Travel Lodge. He had his own bench. And many times he'd fall here, and then if you want to go to the toilet, he'd have a pee corner and just come back and go to sleep again. And then.
So this is a bit like Billy Goat's Gruff. People knew where he was.
Yeah. I mean, many times he'd fall asleep here.
Troll under the bridge.
Yeah, and then under the little famous archway here, he took us out into the precincts. But yeah, many times you see him, he'd be there. And it would be embarrassing really, because sometimes Saturday afternoon, people coming in with the kids, families, and he'd be there. And he got to a point where he didn't know.
Disorientated, wasn't he?
Disorientated, just like going into the sun watching a gorilla feed time. He'd get up, grunt, move around, have a pee over there, which used to get locked up.
So there was a condition that he suffered from. I spoke to the housing people. It's in the book. I forgot the name. I spoke to that many people over the years, and the word it was alcoholics call it heebie-jeebies, which is where they kind of see spiders and bees and flies and all that. Do you know what I mean? So he was really disorientated. Do you know what I mean? But you could imagine being like that and then homeless at the same time, and antagonised and tortured, and you know, it's there's a word I'm trying to.
Hallucination, not.
Yeah, but there's a correct term for it. I can't think. Someone in the comments can maybe mention it. But
so let's walk down here.
Yeah.
So this is where he'd go in many a time here and just fall asleep. And it was like feeding time at the gorilla. Throw him a banana and he'd dance for you. Sad really. And
it's pretty sad as well for his family, because like people were like, you know, well, we've seen sort of your dad or your, you know, and it's tragic. I mean, I put, I forgot, it's in the book, there's a place, and they're written in the Wakefield Express the week or two after. They were trying to help him, but I think he was beyond help for a lot of it, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the famous Raven,
Yeah. So your sister said...
No, the other one, famous one, is the Fleece Pub down here. It's no longer here now.
Right.
And that were like, you go there many times, and they'd meet up with all the other locals.
Yeah.
Got kicked out there a few times.
Yeah. So your sister said to me he always thought he knew best.
Yeah, he did.
Even when he was like living on the street. Who's Noel Gay then?
Who?
Noel Gay?
I don't know.
I mean, do you know what? I have seen on the internet there's a Paul Sykes one. I'm not sure whether it's a piss take one or whether there's actually a genuine one.
Yeah.
Who's Bill Nelson?
Again, a songwriter from college. But this here, just here, there's a famous fish and chip restaurant called Walton's.
Right.
Sometimes they give him fish and chips just to get shut of him.
Yeah.
He'd eat them and he'd go there and eat them up there. And it was here.
See, I've spoken to a lady before who worked in the shop, and he would come in and steal like cans and that, and they'd just put it down to like, you know, smashing a bottle and just kind of lost. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That,
they didn't want him to be.
Yeah. I mean, the police knew as well. They're not going to come and, you know, no one had really come out for like, you know, they knew who he was, what he was about. I mean, this is the bull ring.
No, bull ring's there.
Oh, at the top.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is called the Springs.
See, this has all changed in the last couple of years, hasn't it? I come here 2016, and a lot of this, I think it was all brand new then. Like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean.
So we'll come down here, because this is quite poignant. This was so he was outside McDonald's a lot.
Oh well, that's here.
Which was McDonald's.
Sorry.
And I know the benches.
Yeah, well, they're still here.
Yeah, but this was almost like every kind of dregs of society, if you like.
Yeah, it can't change.
And he was the teacher telling the stories.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's
I mean, I was doing a video before I met you, and so when I done the Sykes books, I was thinking, why is Wakefield Waterstones not putting it in? And then they said to me, well, some of us have memories of him when he was in, you know, because it was only like 10 years by then. Yeah. So a lot of the same staff, and they've almost had post-traumatic stress from him. You know what I mean?
They would. So this is where he was hanging out here.
Yeah.
Fall asleep on the bench. Yeah, it's sad really, because sometimes he just pee himself and just come up and just sit in his own and spew and pee and, you know what I mean? Obviously, McDonald's over here. So another famous pub, Speakeasy. Yeah. Which was about 60s, 70s, and again.
Where was that?
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things, I mean, I come here in 2017 and I put 25 posters up with a new book. I come here 24 hours later, not even that. Out of 25, 22 were removed.
Yeah, they will do.
You know, and it's almost like they want to wipe all traces from him.
Yeah.
And I interviewed your mate, the tattooist, and he kind of seen him on the morning, about a year before he died. Yeah. And I think Dean kind of said to him, what the F are you looking at? Yeah. And Sykes said to him, no, it's called him a has-been. He said, it's better a has-been than a never was-been.
So one of this, where it says wool and stuff here, this was one of the probably most famous pubs in Wakefield back in the day. Yeah. 60s, 70s, it was called the Beehive and it was called the Speakeasy.
Right.
And this was the central hub for Wakefield. Everybody used to go in here. 60s, 70s, 80s. This was the place to be when Wakefield were thriving. People go here, then up here, or they've got famous run up here. Well,
I was going to say, isn't there a run that like everyone has a pint? A pint. Where's that then?
Well, that's Westgate Run where Kenny's shop is. Right. Early on.
Do people still do that or not?
They do, yeah. But it's not as famous now because all pubs are shut down. But the run there that one with the Spoons then. With the Spoons were Woolworths for Iceland. That was Baker's shop. Wakefield Pride, which is another strong point in Wakefield. There's a lot of stories there with fights where one kid got cabbaged, bless him, from the street house gang. Yeah. And that's when they jumped on his head here. And then we go from Wakefield Pride, and where you see the booking shop there with the dog and gun. Yeah. So Wakefield Pride, dog and gun, Speakeasy, up here to the Moody's. Yeah. Wine Lodge, Reflections, that's where he was living, wasn't it? Behind? Yeah. So that was a run there. But this was easy back in the day. Yeah. Now so you can see it's a ghost town. But the dog and gunner used to go in there regular. Yeah. In fact, them people who saw me say hello to early on, their grandparents used to run that. Right. Yeah. So that's better friends with dog and gun. So even the White Horse is gone now, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, well, so here. Because I met Robert Ramsden there a couple of times. Yeah, Robert. No, it's Grey Horse. Grey Horse, that was it. Yeah. Robert used to. That's just been closed down last year. That, yeah. Right, we'll nip over there then. Yeah.